about shootings in American schools, but in tonight's Unreported World, we're in a primary school under siege in the Cape Flats in Cape Town, South Africa. Turf wars between drug gangs have become so violent that the army have been sent in. But as Adnan Sarwar reports, that hasn't stopped the daily shootings, and those carrying the guns are getting younger and younger.
"2 p.m, Hanover Park, a violent neighbourhood in the Cape Flats, the sprawl of urban townships just outside of Cape Town, South Africa. We're on our way to a primary school. To get there, we're being escorted by locals, and they've had to ask gang leaders for permission for us to drive through here. Oh, there's the police in front of us. What's happened?
The police have shot a juvenile.
We're told police responded to gunfire between two gangs, and they've shot one of the gunmen, a 16-year-old. What do you think's going to happen? Do you think the gangs are going to retaliate?
They are gonna.
Yes.
Because the police did shoot the guy.
So
They're gonna attack you guys also.
yeah, it's going to be way more hostile.
We're heading deeper into Hanover Park. People here call themselves coloured. They're an ethnic mix of Asian, European and African, and they live mostly separated from the black community. We've arrived, Blomvlei Primary. This is caught in the crossfire of a gang war. I'm told there are 3 gangs fighting to sell their drugs here. You're surrounded by gangs and their territories. Over there you've got the Americans in that housing estate just set back. Right in front of us you've got the ghetto boys. And then the Americans again in those rows over there away from us. And then over there you've got the ghetto boys. A lot of these, the kids have done themselves. Imagine that being like your classroom exercise. Make some posters so we can stop the gangs shooting at us. I'm told some young gunmen even wear school uniforms to hide amongst the pupils to fire on their rivals. Ratika Tagordian counsels troubled kids at the school. She's also lost her uncle and a cousin to gang violence. How often are the shootings happening?
Shootings is now occurring daily.
Daily?
It's a daily thing. In the morning, in the afternoon, at night. Hanover Park sounds like a war.
The school's basically under siege, isn't it?
So it's actually sad, it's sickening.
Outside, she shows me bullet holes from a recent shootout and says they've trained the kids to dive on the floor when they hear gunfire.
They started shooting, it was this gang just across the road that shot over the field. And then that gang retaliated and the shots came. The bullet actually went over my head because I was standing just here.
Wow. Hey yo, we've got company.
We're gonna do that now.
How are you doing, you right? You good? You're looking very fresh. 11-year-old Marizan is one of the pupils Ratika counsels, and she's really worried about his recent behaviour. What's he like?
I like that Marizan you saw now.
Yeah.
We always tell him, be that Marizan. Don't be the angry Marizan. Don't be the arrogant Marizan.
Look who it is. I find him inside, heading to class. What's this? A cultural image of South Africa, the Indian people. Is that your book? She's worried he'll end up in one of the gangs. She says he's super bright, but his behaviour is holding him back. It's hard to imagine growing up normal here. This gun battle was just a few streets from Marizan's home, witnessed by another young kid.
I know that man. Mommy, I know that man.
Nearly 2,500 have been murdered across the city so far this year. It's one of the deadliest periods on record. A lot of people here say most of the time the police don't even respond. I want to know what's going on with Marizan, so I'm going to meet him at home after school. Kids are being killed. Nearly 1,000 children have been murdered in the last 5 years. And like this year, the statistics that we've got, the latest statistics we've got, is 279 kids in a year. Let's see if he's here. Hello. How are you doing? You all right?
Yes, alright, my friend. I shooting a lot.
Marizan's house is just around the corner from where the police shot that young gunman, and where 4 gangs are fighting right now. The Americans, the ghetto kids, the mongrels and the Talibans. Hi, is Marizan here? How you doing? You alright? You good? He lives with his mum, dad, a brother and a little sister. What's your name?
My name is Safi.
Safi. Safi. Oh, cool. How you doing, Dad? You all right? Can I sit here?
Yeah.
Cool, thank you. What's this area like? Is it safe? Is it violent?
It's violent there now, like someone did. I shot him dead. I did shoot him. I think, yeah, on the corners, because they fighting each other, they fighting each other.
Are you in a gang?
Yeah.
Which gang are you in?
Varta Loco, blood in, blood out.
What is that?
Varta Loco, blood in, blood out.
Varta Loco, blood in, blood out. The Varta Locos, Marizan tells me, is a kids' gang that he set up with his mates, chucking stones, copying what the real gangs do. Are you scared walking from school?
I'm not scared. I was shot 2 times, and I'm not scared anymore.
You got shot 2 times.
1, 2.
So what happened? Why were you shot?
Because we did fight under each other, so the cops did come, so they shoot on us.
He was hit with rubber bullets, fired at gangsters who were fighting in the street.
Stab me.
Who did that to you?
One of the children, yeah, when we did fight so under each other. Like every day, this is the size of scissors. But we're walking with like this. If we catch you after school, then we take a child and we stab you.
But you could kill somebody with those scissors.
I know how to stab you.
No, I'm sure you know how to stab me. But what I'm saying to you is, you could end up killing somebody.
I can kill someone with this. It's a children, but make our place dangerous.
Marizan's gang might just be chucking stones at other kids, but I've heard this often leads to joining a proper gang. That's the thing about Marizan, is glamorising it. This is part of their life here, you know, the violence is absolutely knitted into their life. You got kids here playing football. A few hours ago, somebody got shot, and you got the military police here, just surrounded by curious kids, but this is life in the flats. The army were deployed to the flats last month after 43 people were murdered in a single weekend. There are so many weapons on the streets here. 3 years ago, a crooked cop was sent down for selling nearly 2,500 stolen guns into the flats. I've heard the gang shooters are getting younger and younger. I'm heading to meet one who started shooting when he was just 15. How you doing? You alright? Have you ever killed anyone in these shootings?
Toen we alle dood is. One is toen was kids, allemaal was met klasse wist man. Toen kon ik gangster af, nou alle allemaal mainam to wakang tara. Alam na mainam.
How old were they, the ghettos that you shot?
The one was 16 at that time. He didn't know I was one of the Americans, but I did know I was a ghetto. So I talked to him. So when he turned his back on me, so I shot him one time through his head, and 4 times we shot him also through his head.
How young were the people who were being used as shooters in the gangs?
13, 14, 15, upper.
Do you think you could ever leave the gang?
Ano? Als ik ging aan los nou, dan had hij nog once voor mij wordt doodgeschikt.
Is this Marizon's future? Back in his neighbourhood, I spot him out playing with his mates. Where's your other shoe?
At home.
What's he doing at home?
Hello. See you, Johnny. See every day you see me. What? Every day you see me with the sun. Guys,
Yeah, I know it's going to be sore, mate. You need both your shoes. It's scary to think Marizon might stab someone if provoked. I tracked down his mum at work to ask what's behind his aggression.
8 years ago from now, I was on drug addict, you see, when I was using drugs. Now maybe that is my aggressiveness coming in by my kids. And Marizon is throwing stones to each other, whatever.
What drugs were you using?
What is it, metal?
Crystal meth?
Yeah, crystal meth, yeah.
Are you worried about his future? Because he's a very smart boy, and you know there's a lot of big gangs around here, and they'd want somebody like him.
Yeah, I do. That's why I went around to those I know. I told them I don't want this for my child. And whoever mess with my children, I won't come to them.
I've heard a former general of the Mongrels gang might talk to me. I'm hoping he'll tell me why such young kids are joining the gangs.
Okay, just give me a second, guys.
Our contact is a pastor. He's told me he can set this up. Let's see what the pastor can do.
Get out, man, get out, guys. No, the camera's off.
An hour later, we're filming again. The general says he's being harassed by the police and rival gangs, and he wants to hide where he is. Where can we do this? Where can we talk? Why do the gangs choose children?
The gangs don't choose the children. In the capitals, there's nothing for the kids to do. They don't get proper attention at home. There's nothing. So for the children, the besties, they ran to the gangsters and became gang members. Child, he needs security in his life. He wants his life to be secure. Then he goes to the gangs. Then he feels secure there. And then he go, pa, 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 pa. And he's proud about it.
He said there's zero dreams for people. You know, if that's all you're surrounded by and that's all you aim towards, that's what you're going to end up being. I've come back to see Marizon. Hello. How you doing? You all right? You good? You good? Dad, what's this here?
Is the same number. Daar beland het, was ik moest nou een raftie in lijn. So.
Dad tells me he's not in a gang now, but is his past influencing his son? Marizon, where are you? This is where you sleep. How do I get in here?
There's something I should be able to do. That's my one. That's my brother's one.
Which one? This is yours, and that's your brother's. What happens here at night?
People shoot.
No, like in the house. What's life like in the house?
Not so nice.
What's that?
Not sure. My daddy did.
Your daddy what?
My daddy did. Smoke. Sometimes in the house. That is my lunch.
That's your lunch?
Alright.
Dad, can I just ask about what he's been saying? What are you smoking?
I'm smoking heroin.
Yeah, was gangsters in my daddy's room was gangsters. And then my daddy them used to drug with them and all that stuff. No matter what he do, he's still my daddy. Like, I can change everything of me, but not my family. That's the thing.
I'm beginning to get just how much drugs and violence dominate Marizan's life. But most of the shootings take place at night. Just how bad does this place get? We're very lucky enough to stay at a house of Mr. Abrahams. He's a very well-respected guy who's living in the area for about 45 years, so we can see exactly what life is like in Cape Flats on Friday night. Okay, here we are. This is where we're staying, isn't it? So where's dangerous here?
On this field.
On this field?
Because if you look here, this is where this side the Americans shoot from. And if you look that side, that is the area that the ghettos is coming from. That's the problem.
There, look. They're hiding now. So they were just chucking stones at them.
That's how it started, yeah. These are all primary school kids. Now, if they all attend this school, then what happened?
Is it? Did you hear a shot?
Yeah, that's that side.
We will expect these people here to be retaliating.
Yes, that is the gangsters here. They shoot every night.
There's no police around, but the army turn up. I'm told the Americans have crossed into ghetto kids' territory and started shooting at them. Mr. Abrams wants to check if anyone's been hurt, so we're heading into the ghetto's turf.
But you see them all now being restless and being on guard. There's the army.
Where are you going?
We're going for a drive.
To a drive with a camera?
Yeah.
The soldiers are not from the flats, so they don't know their way around.
They think they had
So
water. This is now the heart of the ghettos. This is the shooting.
Even after the shooting, there's lots of young kids still out on the street.
This one.
What was he doing with that flamethrower?
They will rob you and then they like almost like, yay.
They're the shooters?
That's part of the shooters, yeah.
How do you know they're the shooters?
I know them. In this square, this side, you'll find the other gunmen. Auburn, yeah.
Okay.
Loitering on this side. And the army was standing here.
Yeah, they got here pretty quickly, so they were here.
They were here, yeah.
Okay.
You see, this is the problem. That's a police van.
Yes, yeah.
But it's parked here.
There's 2 police, there's 3 police.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem. You see the problem?
Mr. Abrahams then tells me something I've heard a lot from the coloured communities here. So why did the military go in without the police?
Now this is the thing, because it's heavy ammunition, the police won't, because if the army leave them, they're alone there, and that is heavy guns.
But the thing is, you can, I don't know, can you understand it from their point of view? Because it's, you know, machine guns and, you know, but they are supposed to respond to that, aren't they?
Yeah, you see, in the Western Cape, this black policeman won't risk their lives for a coloured. This was coloured.
Are you serious? So a black policeman won't go into a coloured area?
Yeah.
We asked the police if this was true. They said that they provide a statutory response to gunfire in all neighbourhoods. It's been a violent weekend. Even though the army's here, 47 people were killed across Cape Flats. It's just too easy to say that the gangs are the bad guys. Kids come from broken homes. Mum and dad are doing drugs. They're dodging bullets at school. And then the gangs turn up. They give you a gun. That's your future. There was a lot of shooting last night around here. Did you hear that?
Yes, inside there where his mob is working.
The life that you had, you don't want that life for him?
Because, you know, that's not a nice life. Kinders gaat hier dood net soos vlee man. Soos die ander dag, toe was daar 'n seun wat 13 jaar oud moes doodgeskiet geraak.
Every night we pray, like you should pray, we pray. And I said, yo.
Let's just sit there, go on.
I tell my daddy, we stop tracking. I will also stop throwing stones. Because all the stuff that I go through is not nice. Because my secret, what I want to talk with no one, I will never understand it. Because my mom did tell me I must keep my secret. And my secret is I want to put my mom in a better place. Because my mommy, I don't know, she's the closest one near me, and that's why we don't know when is it the time, because I can't handle all the stuff at home. And that's how I become throwing stones and all that stuff, and becoming aggressive, and that stuff. I can't handle it. That's my side of my lifestyle.
I was worried that you were going to end up in a gang.
I can't, because my mommy, she's the one.
But thank you very much. Take care of the family, all right? Right. 2 weeks after we leave, a 6-year-old girl was killed in the crossfire of a gang shootout in the Cape Flats.